When companies do not meet the requirements to list on a standard exchange such as the NYSE, their securities can be traded over the counter but may still be subject to some regulation by the Securities and Exchange Commission. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Now, I recently put up a video about 2 weeks ago on a ticker symbol and it didn't get a lot of views. And I think the reason is because a lot of people want to steer themselves away from over-the-counter plays, and this was my very first over-the-counter stock video that I've created. However, the ones who did stick around may have made over 130% on their money about 2 days later, and we're going to talk about it. I want to give a quick update on MAXXF. Of course, this is a sponsored video, so do your own due diligence. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you what to buy or sell. Thank you, Sideways Frequency, for sponsoring today's video. Now, for the ones who did click on it and listen in on MAXXF, this lithium mining company, tune in until the end of the video. Let's get into it. Now, companies that don't meet the requirements to list on a standard market exchange end up getting put on the over-the-counter markets, which isn't a horrible thing. A lot of the times, it just means they have some stuff to get together before their company can grow and thrive and be listed on a standard market exchange, such as the NYSE. And sometimes the over-the-counter plays are a little bit less regulated. In fact, a lot of times they are a little bit less regulated. Usually companies that are good companies in the over-the-counter market do very well, and companies that are not good companies do very bad. And I think this one is completely flat and it's still trying to figure itself out, and we're going to talk about what the future may look like. Max Power Mining Corp engages in the business of acquiring, exploring, and evaluating natural resource properties. Its properties include Nicobot, Corvette, Spark, and Wilcox. The company was founded on March 8th, 2021 and is headquartered in Burnaby, Canada. This company also has a market cap just under 20 million, which is an extremely low cap. It's a penny stock and they trade a very little amount of shares. The free float is very small. The free float is sitting at 41 million shares on this stock, and almost 19% of the entire float is very closely held. And of course, the other trades with very little volume. Now, on this day, July 27th, is when that exact upload went up on the last video of MAXXF stock, and 2 days later this stock was up over 113% from the time I made that last video. Now, if you were in this, you could have made a decent amount of money, and now it's back to a lower level, but even higher than the day I made the video. And you can see this stock trying to make higher highs and higher lows right now as we speak. It's currently chop trading sideways. It has not been on the OTC market for a while at all, and you can see that right here. We're sitting on the daily, coming back to February of this year, so this stock has not been on for a long time at all. But again, back to this level, making higher highs and higher lows, and we talked about it creating this wedge in the last video, and we were at the end of the wedge, and guess what? We broke out of that wedge. We're coming back down to base on it. It's not the nicest thing to see, but OTC plays trade very little volume, so the technicals aren't going to look beautiful, but there wouldn't be this gap up unless somebody knew something was about to happen. Plus, you can see on the technical side of things, for the 1 month, this is a very strong buy over here on TradingView. And from December of 2022, the company reported a not so hot earnings, in fact, very not so hot, and they started climbing back from that. Not yet positive, but still something to keep on your radar as we move forward. Now, a couple of highlights. Max is now into its second year as a CSE listed company and features an attractive share structure, just 45 million. Financial strength and a management team known for its business building and wealth creation expertise. Senior globalist and exploration manager Peter Lauder recently joined Max after many successful years with various producers, including Gold Corp and Advanced Juniors in Quebec. Now, a lot of you guys like Adam Aron, the CEO of AMC, because he has had a nasty track record of making companies thrive. And this company basically just had someone join who might do the same thing. Of course, it takes a little bit of time. Max is a dynamic exploration stage resource company targeting domestic lithium resources in Quebec and Arizona to advance North America's renewable energy prospects. Max also has partnered with the University of California Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory, specifically renowned research scientists Dr. Brett Helms and Dr. Michael Whitaker to develop state-of-the-art direct lithium extraction DLE technologies for brine resources. Now, some additional highlights before we close out the video, in case you guys care very deeply about what this company's motives are and what they are in process of doing right now as we speak. Max Power is a leader in the pursuit of new high-grade lithium deposits in a vastly underexplored part of Quebec known as Nunavik, which occupies the third of the province, 500,000 square kilometers. This region, which currently hosts 2 operating nickel mines, is now considered highly prospective for important lithium deposits. Based on an extensive review of historical and recent exploration data, Max Power is the largest landowner in the Raglan South Lithium Camp, 336 square kilometers, where it has captured approximately 80% of the nearly 60-kilometer long northern portion of the district, straddling a major tectonic boundary. Max owns another 226 square kilometers in the Raglan district at Raglan West, followed by a large position in the New Leaf Camp in southern Nunavik with the Spark property, 184 square kilometers. You can see right here the map, the lake sediments right here, and all of the potential that this company has moving forward already as we speak, and this is just the beginning. Privately owned Cobalt Metals, which recently raised $195 million US and is funded partly by Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and Richard Branson, is actively drilling for new battery metal discovery in Nunavik in the Cape Smith Nickel Belt. Cobalt's land package begins approximately 10 kilometers north of Max Power's Raglan South Lithium project. Max Power's Nunavik properties were carefully selected at the beginning of the Nunavik lithium staking rush in 2023 based on robust geochemistry, some of the best sediments in the Quebec government database, favorably geologically, geophysics, and historically mapped pegmatites. Very little exploration has occurred in Nunavik outside the Cape Smith Nickel Belt, one of the world's premier nickel belts, which includes Quebec's largest nickel mine, Raglan, operated by Glencore. Finally, Max Power has teamed up with the Ground Truth Exploration to carry out an innovative and dynamic 2023 Nunavik exploration program, including drilling of high property targets this summer and early fall. Highly trained field crews utilizing state-of-the-art technology have been moving swiftly across the tundra, working their way into the Raglan area during the last week of July. Max Power's Spark property, which features an approximate 3-kilometer long, 300-meter wide pegmatite structure that was never historically stapled for lithium, is located 500 kilometers directly north of Patriot Battery Metals, Corvette deposits, and Max adjacent Corvette Lake North property in the prolific James Bay district. So all it takes is this company to have a couple of nasty findings for them to start kicking it off. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about Max Power Mining Corp. This is a well-funded, rapidly emerging North American focused lithium company that is currently trading over the counter, having nasty rips in stock price even though it's on a little bit of volume, and making a ton of moves. Thank you Sideways Frequency again for sponsoring today's video. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you think about this over-the-counter play. Also guys, this is just a quick reminder. The link is right under the video to pop in the Discord. I'm in there on the daily, so if you guys want to talk with me, literally talk with me like a texting group chat, I'm in there, I pop in there, I respond back to people. Plus we have 500 of the most amazing people who talk stocks all day long. So whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, while this rain is crazy, if you can hear the rain in the background, it's pretty sick, but whatever trader you are, no matter the education you have, this is the place to be. It's literally $1.99. You won't even notice it come out every month. We have options trading alerts in there. We post our gains, post losses, and talk stocks all day long. Plus, I post my trades as soon as I take them in the Discord, so join. Overall, that is what I got for you. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.